Let's take a look at the upcoming park hours and attraction closures for April in Disneyland Paris. This month, it's nice and simple. Every day in April, we'll have a 9:30 a.m. opening time for both parks, which means, of course, at 8:30 a.m. the parks will open for extra magic time. Extra magic time is available to those staying at a Disneyland hotel, have a gold Disneyland pass, or an old legacy annual pass that allows early access. Disneyland Park will close every day at 11 p.m, which is later than we expected for April, and the Walt Disney Studios Park will close its gates a little earlier at 9 p.m. Not sure why the 2 hours difference between the parks, as usually it's just 1 hour. As we say, this is every day, whether it's a weekday or a weekend, and there are no early closing times for events or parties coming up in April for either park. These are incredibly long days to fit all the magic into that Disneyland Paris has to offer, and indeed it does have an awful lot more than what people think. In regards to the fireworks every night, at Disneyland Park, Disney Dreams will happen every night as usual at the park closing time, so that will be a late starting time of 11 p.m. Disney's Electrical Sky Parade, also in Disneyland Park, will still be running each night approximately 10 minutes before Dreams, as long as the weather doesn't put a stop to it. The Sky Parade began in January as part of the Disney Symphony of Colour season, and it's a huge trip through nostalgia with a great remix soundtrack. The old floats are created by drones above Sleeping Beauty's castle, and just an overall incredible achievement in technology. The Disney Symphony of Colour season will be in full swing by April, and you can expect all the coverage from every angle of the new daytime parade, a million splashes of colour across our socials. The parade will be similar to Dream and Shine Brighter from the 30th anniversary, with multiple parade times throughout the day. Once we know what times exactly, we'll update you. Stars on Parade, of course, will still be on every day as usual. And there are no plans currently for an evening show or firework display in the Walt Disney Studios Park. Avengers Power of the Night sadly is not on for the time being. Looking at the upcoming closures for Disneyland Paris in April, the Riverboat Landing, and more specifically the Molly Brown, will be out of action from April 1st, possibly until some point during May. We'll have more info on this soon, but there's no reopening date known as of yet. Le Pays de Conde Fay and Casey Jr., which are closing on March the 11th, will still be closed for possibly the whole of April. This is due to the rides having some new scenes added. Fête de Magique will also be closed in March from the 3rd, but it should be back open on April 10th. From April 25th, Restaurant Coulisses, which I've probably completely butchered, but it basically means behind the scenes, is scheduled to be closed in Studio One over at the Walt Disney Studios Park. It's possible that at the same time, Studio One as a whole will begin its remodeling project. At the moment, the Walt Disney Studios Park does look like a construction site, and we can only hope that in a couple of years we'll finally have a second park to be proud of, and we're certainly excited for all the changes coming to the Disneyland Paris Resort. That's it for now on the April updates. Share with a friend who can go full speed from rope drop to where Mickey waves goodnight, and as always, follow for more.